he applies the dagger, the coup de grace, with his 7th goal of the game. And he's such a big man, he's such a skilled athlete, and ice water running through his veins, and then he takes the helmet off and he looks into the portrait.
After months of contract disputes, the studios brought me back for the 2nd episode of Off Season. And I see where all the money they were supposed to give me went, because I'm here with the pride and joy of Canadian lacrosse, Silas Richmond. Stay composed.
Sorry, my bad.
Back in Ladner after your first semester at Albany, how's the experience been for the first few months?
It's really good. A lot of good coaching there, a lot of good teammates, and I'm having lots of fun. Some good roommates. Shout out Ben Coghill. Yeah, it's a good time there. Love it.
How's the adjustment period been? What's different about your experience in the US compared to that in Canada?
There's definitely a bit of an adjustment period with like how fast the slides come and just how fast the game is. But once you get over that, it's a lot of fun playing over there. A bit of a different playing style. It's kind of fun to adjust to, something different. So, yeah.
You were coached all the way up by an NLL player, Logan Schuss, correct? How do you think that helped you?
I think it helped me a lot. Like all my coaches growing up, a lot of them have NLL experience, professional lacrosse, college lacrosse experience. I think that helped me a lot because a lot of those coaches prepared me for what I'm going through now and what I'll go through for the future. So like definitely people like Logan, Tyler Pace, those guys like definitely prepared me a lot for the future. So I'm appreciative of.
All right, here, I'm going to go a little off script here. Hypothetically, if there was a host of a talk show, don't you think they should be paid a fair and even handsome wage?
I agree with that.
The studio?
I agree with that. How much are you getting paid for this? that means nothing.
I get paid in favors.
Okay, under the table.
So you were in the World Juniors this past year, played against numerous countries, 24 goals over the span of the tournament. How was that experience for you?
It was a great experience. I met a lot of good people from different provinces, and it was a lot of fun. And in the end, we did what we wanted, and we won. So it was really a good experience for me, and definitely appreciate the coaching I got there as well. The great coaches and all like Hall of Famers, all that. It was just an awesome experience. Got to meet a bunch of people too, so it was a good time.
It's insightful. You got away with words.
Yeah. Never heard that before.
All right, speaking of your World Juniors team, at Albany, you guys played scrimmages against Team Canada, didn't you? Did you see any familiar faces repeating?
Yeah, it was definitely really cool to see some people that used to coach me, such as like Curtis Dixon, Eli Salama, Reed Bowery, and those guys. Tyler Pace was there. It was just nice to see those guys there, fun to play against them. It was just a great experience to play against my home country and play against people that I look up to so much.
I understand that recently you've been able to play on a team with your brother Isaac. Was that a special experience for you?
Yeah, it's definitely really cool because he's quite a bit older than me, so I never really played with him growing up. But it was just a cool experience to play with him, and also just to get a chance to play for the Salmon Bellies. I grew up going to their games all the time, and it was just cool to play with some of the people I looked up to, as well as play on the same floor that I've watched all these years on.
For your performance in the World Juniors this year, you got a lot of attention, and you were put on TSN a few times. Was that a special experience, being put on one of the bigger platforms in sports?
Yeah, it was definitely really cool. Obviously, watch a ton of sports, watch TSN all the time, so it's definitely a cool thing to be put on there, but yeah.
My producers had some choice words for your junior A team. How was that experience, and why do you think it was that even though you had some of the best players in the league, you guys finished almost a dead last?
Well, to be honest, last year wasn't our best year, but you know what, this year I think we got some good weapons, and I think we're going to make a big run this year, so I can't change anything about last year. He's got to move on to the next, you know?
That's what I heard.
Basically just roasting at me, but it's okay.
I didn't do it. That was him. That was his.
Okay, Arsh.
I tried to make it as nice as possible. I don't think.
I'll see you off cameras.
Circling back to Albany, why did you choose Albany as your university?
I chose Albany, I think because of the playing style they play. They play very creative and fast, and I really like that kind of playing style. And then also just the coaching. Like the coaching we get there is just awesome. Coach Thompson, offensive coach, as well as Coach Marr, just both people that are very experienced in lacrosse and have had a lot of success. So definitely good people to learn from. They've had a lot of really good attackmen there, and so they know how to coach the attack position very well. So that's kind of why I committed there. And then as I got there, I realized the culture they have. They're a really tight-knit group, and we're kind of all like a family there.
So you're gluten-free. You got to answer this one. So you're gluten-free. Was that a struggle growing up? What's it like not being able to eat normal bread?
Definitely a struggle. Definitely a weird question.
I'm damn serious. I don't know why you're laughing right now. You need to cut it out right now.
Definitely affects my performance on the field. Definitely. So.
You say that again. I'd appreciate it if you cut that out, though. It came out of my paycheck to get you here.
Okay, here we go.
And you grew up playing for the Delta Islanders, the Footmen. Yeah. What are your favorite memories growing up playing here alongside other NCAA commits?
Definitely really cool growing up in Delta. Great lacrosse community we have here, and playing for the Footmen and Islanders. Definitely like playing with your best friends growing up, like Matt, who's at Limestone now. It's definitely a cool experience to play with some of your best friends. My favorite memories, probably winning the Richmond romp and then diving into the big mud puddle after the Mud Bowl. It's a good experience.
The Richmond romp.
Yeah.
What a name.
Big tournament.
All right, it was good to have you, pal.
Yeah, thank you. Good night, thanks for having me.
You ever heard of a union strike, pal? You ever heard of a general strike? This is what a general strike is.
I'm with you.
Yeah. They barely. This is what I get for doing this. I don't get anything.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Harsh. This is messed up.
Okay, I'll do it now. Thanks for watching this episode of Off Season. I work and study very hard to make this series great. And remember, boycott this show if they don't start to pay me more.